Oh, it's gonna annoy me that that door is open, but hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. I am at home for the next couple days, so I've already moved all my stuff in, and I'm gonna be home for the next few days just because I have some last minute doctor's appointments and things like that that I have to do around my hometown. So I'm gonna stay here and just do all that this week because I will have a car, obviously. If I was in the city, I would not have one, and I didn't want to pay for Ubers everywhere. So on Friday, which is tomorrow, I will actually be going back either Friday night or Saturday morning. I still haven't decided. That's the nice thing about living so close to the city, is that I'm only a train ride away, so I really just have to pick which train I want to get on. But right now I am actually heading to get a facial. So this is my second facial ever in my life. That is why I just washed all my makeup off. And yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like a little bit scared. I know it's like a relaxing thing, but at the same time, I know that, like, thank God she's going to get all of the hidden everything out from underneath my skin, because I have a lot of like under the surface blemishes that are like ones that I like to pick. Like you could see on the side of my face, I like picked these pimples maybe like 2 days ago and they're still showing on my face. So I definitely don't need to be doing that. But hopefully she can get them out the right way and just make me look all nice and fresh right before I move to the city. Because another thing that I know about New York City air is that the quality is not as good if you live in the suburbs, and it can really break out your face. Like when the day after I moved in, I mean, granted I was sweating and like being gross all day long and just running around and doing so much stuff, but I had like a little breakout on my forehead. I had a pimple or two up on my cheek right here that sprouted right after the whole move-in process. So I think it'll be good to just have everything like cleared out before I move out. And then I will have to keep up with my skincare because, I mean, I'm really good with the nighttime skincare routine, but in the morning I'll skip my vitamin C, or I won't like do the entire thing from start to finish. I'll just like throw moisturizer on my face and sunscreen without even washing it, which is just not good. So that's what I'm doing today. And then I do have to pick up a little surprise gift that I always knew that I was going to buy myself, but I just actually ended up pulling the trigger 2 days ago, but it had to be shipped to the store. So stay tuned for that very exciting purchase. My mom is yelling at me to leave right now, so I will talk to you guys after the facial. Okay, you guys, so I am back home from the facial. It was absolutely such a great experience. I would definitely do it again, but with moving out and everything, I don't know if I'll be able to afford doing it again. So it's a good thing that I got that over with before I move out. And also that other purchase that I will be showing you guys soon. It's a good thing that I did that before I moved out. But anyway, I feel like there's a little crooked. I'm just gonna, is that better? I don't know. But currently I am packing up my last minute bag because I'm going into the city tomorrow to my apartment and I'm staying there for good. So right now I'm just putting like all the miscellaneous last minute stuff together. So things that I didn't bring with me the first time, like hair dryer, so like any hair appliances or hair brushes, that's all over here. And then my pillows, my sleeping pillows that I actually like sleep on, those are in that little plastic thing right there. Hair clips that I got from Amazon. These are amazing. I'm going to link them down below for you guys. I shared these on my Instagram story, but basically, I mean, I feel like I've been talking about like the clip chronicles on my channel for a long time because I had this other one that was huge. And yes, it fit all my hair, but there was like an extra gap because it was too big. So I found ones that work. That's just that. Pens, because I don't have any pens at my apartment. I have two little like roomy gifts for my roommates. I have two things that I'm going to bring to my sister because we are going to dinner tomorrow night with some of my home friends. So I am going to see my sister, which is going to be really nice. And I have like little housekeeping things that I have to give her and things that my mom wants me to give her. This is my new curling iron. So I'm actually going to get my other two to show you guys what my dilemma is. Okay, So I grabbed my hairbrushes too. But so here's my issue, basically. This is the curling iron that I got when I cut my hair super short. So it was about up to here. And the curling iron that I had at the time was a big fat barrel because I had hair down to here. And basically my hair didn't hold a curl because the barrel was too large. So this is a 1-inch curling iron. As you can see, it goes from about here to here. So it's not that tall. And it's just too small for my hair right now. I have to use like very tiny pieces if I'm going to use this. And it just takes me a lot longer to do my hair. And the curl is also really, really tight. This one I absolutely love, but as you can see, it tapers, which honestly, I love my hair when it comes out with this one, but as I wrap it around, it will slowly slide down toward the smaller side, and it ends up being around the same circumference as this 1-inch one. So in order to solve that issue, we'll hopefully solve that issue, I picked up this Babyliss curling iron. So I already have the Babyliss, I hope I'm saying that right, blow dryer, and this is the most lightweight, best blow dryer I've ever had. I think this one is also 2 years old already, and I'm taking it into the city with me as my permanent blow dryer. Sorry to my sisters who didn't get that when they moved out. They got their own. But so I know that I like that brand a lot, so I decided to go with their wand. It was also the same price as a Hot Tools one that I was looking at, so I figured I would just try this brand out. But wow, like it just looks really cool. I also don't know how all of my hair appliances ended up all being blue. Like this is my wet brush that I've had for like 6 years. My round brush, like all this stuff is blue. My straightener is blue on the inside. But anyway, I got this curling iron. So this is a wand, and it is actually 1.25 inches thick. So as you can tell from here, it is a little bit thicker than this one, only by 1/4 inch though. And now that my hair is longer, I think that this is going to work really well for it. If not, I can always end up exchanging it for the 1-inch one if that's what I end up wanting to do. But I think this one will work out really well. And even if I cut my hair 1 or 2 inches in the near future, I think this one's still going to work for that. And as you can see, this barrel is also really, really long. So I can fit my entire piece of hair on here, no problem. So we are definitely packing this. Beautiful. I kind of am wondering if I should keep the box or not, like bring it with me, but I think it'll be fine on its own. And yeah, so I'm sitting here. Enzo is actually he's scratching on the door right now, which he always wants to be in here when I'm like filming something. But I've just been like sitting on my carpet, snuggling him and like letting him sit all over me while I'm trying to do stuff and everything, just because I feel like he can kind of sense that I'm leaving. I don't know if dogs can actually sense that, but he's very smart. So I don't know. I think he thinks that there's like something going on, but he doesn't know what it is. And I'm really just trying to like soak up all my time with him. You would think that I'd be talking about my parents this way, but I'm talking about my dog. But yeah, no, I've just been, I don't know. I feel like I'm in that spot right now where I'm just like putting stuff in my bag and I'm like, okay, this is the last of it. Like, I don't know. My dad's away on a business trip right now, so he's coming home tomorrow evening right before I leave. And I'm just like, I know I'm going to cry. Like, I know for a fact that I'm going to cry. It's just like the anticipation of the crying. It's just like, I hate it. But they are going to be bringing some stuff for me on Saturday or Sunday. Originally, they weren't going to for a couple weeks, but because, I don't know, my mom just like is the best and she just loves to do everything for us. And so I have like some other bigger stuff that can't fit in my carry-on bag on the train. So things like my clothing rack, obviously you guys saw that I got my, actually, did I tell you guys? I don't know. But I did go to IKEA again and I picked up a dresser that should fit in my room. So that has to go to the city also. And yeah, so those two big things on their own just cannot fit in a suitcase or inside a carry-on bag. So I need to have some sort of car take me in there. So they're going to come in with that stuff either tomorrow or Sunday. So I will see them again. But I feel like it's just like dragging the goodbye like farther and farther out. Like I was going to say goodbye to my dad before he left for his business trip, but then found out that he'd be back on the, and I was like, okay, so I don't have to say goodbye now. And then I was like, okay, we have to say goodbye on Friday, but technically I don't, Yeah, I'm just rambling because I don't know what else to do with myself at this point. But I don't even know what time it is, but I sense that it's getting late. I don't know, my body clock is like starting to alert me that it's getting later. So I'm basically going to throw all of this miscellaneous crap into my carry-on bag. And this is my outfit for tomorrow. I'm just gonna wear my straight leg jeans with my new crew neck. I had so many questions about this on my Instagram when I think I was posting about these clips, and people were asking me where this crew neck was from. So I can link this one down in the description box for you guys. It's just a black sweatshirt and it says Jesus is King on it. Apparently that's a Kanye album, but I had no idea. I actually got it because Jesus is King. So it comes in beige and white too, which is really nice. I might have to pick up another color, but I'm trying not to spend money right now. So even though it's like $38 with a coupon. So yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all I have to update you guys on. Facial went well. I would do it again. And tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, I can pick up the special surprise that I gave to myself. So it's not a surprise. But hopefully I can pick that up tomorrow before I leave. That would be the ideal situation, but we just don't know. So we are just going to continue on with the emotional packing. Okay, you guys, it's Friday. I'm at a red light. Oh, no, it just turned green. 1 second. Okay, so now I'm at another red light and just keeping it a little bit real here. Well, we're always trying to keep it like fully real. But my alarm, okay, the light's green again. Okay, so basically what happened was I set my alarm for 6:15 every morning and I accidentally turned it off this morning instead of snoozing it. So then I woke up again at 7:30 with the sunlight because that's what your body normally does. And normally I'm at work at 7:30. So I kind of like looked at the clock and was like, wait, what is this? Okay, I am parked at work now, so there will not be any more interruptions. It's like my morning commute just doesn't want me to talk to you guys. I always hit red lights and today they were all turning green, which is nice, but at the same time, like, I'm trying to talk. So yeah, basically I snoozed my alarm. No, I turned it off instead of snoozing it. And so I popped out of bed, saw that it said 7:30, and it takes me a second to be like, wait, what time do I actually have to be up? What time am I supposed to leave? And basically I was supposed to be at work by the time I woke up. So I look like this, which is probably better for my skin anyway. I don't wear a foundation to work, but it's probably better just that I don't have any makeup on at all. So that's what we're going with. If this happens to anybody and you need, like, I was basically blasting really good songs. I still went and got my Starbucks because that takes an extra 3 minutes and I wasn't gonna like deprive myself of getting it, even though it would make me 3 minutes later. Like I was already late. So I was like, I might as well just get a little pick me up because it is Friday. And you guys know that I treat myself on Fridays or the weekends whenever it works out. So yeah, just little things like that. And I just didn't put the pressure on myself. Normally I'm like, I remember in high school, if I would wake up late, I was so frustrated and it would kind of like set my day off in a wrong mood, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's happened to anybody else. I'm gonna go in, have a nice long day at work, and then get myself ready to go into the city. And hopefully I will be able to make the trip to pick up my purchase so that I can show it to you guys. But if not, I guess I'm gonna have to come home for it. I don't know. That would be a huge pain, so I'm hoping that's not the case. But we'll see. Okay, hi everybody. We are officially moved in. My parents, sorry for the wobbly filming. My parents just came and dropped off the last of my stuff not too long ago. So everything is kind of in disarray right now. I'm trying to decide if I want to show you guys a little bit of what the room looks like, but it's kind of in shambles right now. So I'll just pan around quickly. So that's the window, a lot of stuff on my bed. This is the bed. And yeah, everything is basically everywhere. Next task, the IKEA dresser. So I had someone come and build the wardrobe, and that was the biggest blessing. But at the same time, I feel like I just want to build something myself just to like be able to say that I did. And then also because it was worth it for the wardrobe, because the panels of wood on that thing are like actually huge. Like I just don't think I would have been able to like, I probably would have been able to do it, but it would have taken me like 3 days. So it was just worth it to have somebody else come and do it, especially since like it was like 3 boxes of stuff. This is only 2. This dresser is actually not that tall, which is going to be great. So I just think that I'm capable of doing this one. So that's just my theory behind that, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so the next couple of days, I'm just going to be kind of settling in even more. But once the dresser is put together, everything that is on the bed right here can be folded and put away into those drawers. So I've really just been waiting on that. My voice is starting to go, so I am drinking ginger and lemon tea right now out of this cute little bee mug that my friends got me for my birthday. I haven't been able to use these yet because I didn't want to like have them in my parents' house. So now that I live here, I have these, and they're a little like 2 matching saucers, which are really cute. But yeah, so I'm gonna put on some music. I'm gonna try to build this furniture. We don't know how this is gonna go, but you guys will see. I'll probably enter a cutaway here so you guys can watch the whole process. Okay, so also, I think I'm probably gonna use some of the things in here, so I wanted to show you guys this cute little toolkit that I got off of Amazon. I think it was like $30, and it's pink. I hate to be such a girl, but I thought it was so cute, and pink is my favorite color. So it has all of these things in it. Like, it comes with regular like flathead and Phillips head screwdrivers, and then it comes with this one that you just take all of these other like attachments in here. You can pull these out for different sizes of things and just pop it right into here and use that as a screwdriver also. So it's very versatile, which I love. And like, how stinking cute is this hammer? I can't even handle it. And there were other ones that didn't have a level in it, but I need the level because I'm going to be hanging the Decennial prints up on this wall, and then probably another one here. So I just wanted to make sure that I was going to have everything that I needed in order to just do that alone. And it doesn't come with like nails or anything, but I did buy some separately so that I can hang everything up, which is really exciting. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this because this is one of the adult purchases that I'm really excited about. I am sure you guys are probably realizing that I'm not sitting down in the normal space that I am usually talking to you guys in, and that is because I am in my tiny little room in my New York City apartment. So I think this is going to be the first time you guys ever seeing me in this space. So I know this vlog has gone a little bit here and there. So just to explain to you guys a little bit, I ended up going and moving into the city on Friday, and then I stayed there the entire weekend. Monday, I had a horse riding lesson, so I ended up going home, and then I went to the horse riding lesson, and it was actually raining. And when it rains, they sometimes cancel the lessons because if it thunders, it spooks the horses. So that's actually what happened to me the last time. So we ended up canceling my lesson, and that was fine because I ended up being able to go and pick something up at the mall. And this was actually supposed to come in the Thursday that I left, but it didn't get here until Saturday, and I was already here, so I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna get it. So it kind of worked out, and so I'm gonna show it to you guys. I ended up going and staying at home that night, and then I went to work the next morning. My mom is a little angel, and she drove me in. So I did carry this in a Lululemon bag on the bus/subway on my way home, and we're just kind of acclimating her to city life. So I'm gonna show you guys this bag. A little backstory on this. I have probably wanted this for a year and a half now, or at least a year, I would say. I saw it on Lauren Grace's Instagram time and time and time again, and I love her style. I think she's so timeless, and I would basically wear her exact outfits. There's another bag that she has that I want to, but I haven't pulled the trigger on that one yet because I want to buy it secondhand, and I also don't need to be buying anything else. And the other reason why I got this is because now that I'm moved out, I am paying rent, obviously, and I've had a lot of savings, and I'm not touching any of my savings. I'm just gonna be living off my paychecks while I'm here. But I did want to treat myself before moving in because I knew that once I started paying rent, I wasn't gonna be able to justify spending money on something like this. So it was kind of my last opportunity. And then on top of that, I did start a new position at my company in June, and I never got anything to kind of like congratulate myself. I don't know that I necessarily believe in that. I kind of just believe in saving up for something that you really like and that you know is gonna work in your wardrobe really well. So I'm gonna stop talking and actually show it to you guys now. I don't even know what I'm gonna say about it. Like, it's just, I don't know. So this is the little sac de jour. This is the baby size. I feel like if I were a handbag, this would be me. So it is the cutest size, but also the most practical size, I would say, out of the three of them. I do have the largest size also, and I use that as a work bag, but I no longer am because it doesn't have a top zipper. So any like huge things that I have to put into that bag, I don't really feel secure carrying it. Whereas this, if I wanted to like throw a bunch of stuff in here and then keep my wallet and stuff on the zippered pocket just so that it's secure, I'm totally fine with doing that. So it's a great size. You can fit so much in here. Maybe I will do like a full review and like a what's in my bag for this one, only because I feel like this is such a popular style, but it's also a huge investment. So if you want to buy something like this, you probably want to know the ins and outs, what you can wear it with. Maybe I'll do like a review, would I buy it again, what's in my bag, and maybe I'll style it with a few outfits or something like that. So that could be a fun video if you guys would like to see something like that. But yeah, I just thought it was really pretty. The other thing that I've mentioned, I think I mentioned this in my handbag collection video, is that if I picture myself using a bag when I'm like age 35, 40, I know it's gonna be a good investment, obviously, because I'm 25 right now. So if I were to get 10 years out of a bag, I totally see it worth it. I'm also a 100% cost per wear kind of girl, but at the same time, I really, really take care of my bags. I just think it's really important to keep them in really nice shape just so that you can have it for as long as you possibly can. So yeah, this is her, and I cannot wait to start styling her. I actually am gonna go and take some outfit photos in a little bit, so you might see her on my Instagram very soon. But yeah, so it's just in this black matte croc. I didn't even like describe the bag to you guys yet, but it's black matte croc, it's in the baby size, and it has these two top handles, and then this is the long strap that you can clip on, and you can wear it as a crossbody. That's the other thing that I loved about this one, is that the really small size, which is the nano, you can wear that as a crossbody and a top handle, but it's not big and it doesn't really fit much, so it's more of a nighttime bag. And then the sac de jour they're all sac de jours. The sac de jour small size is the biggest one I have, and that one also has this long strap, but I only wear it on my shoulder if I don't feel like carrying it by the top handles. You can wear a crossbody because it's long enough, but it looks completely ridiculous. So I am glad that this one is basically the most versatile out of all three of them. And then I don't know if you guys can see here, but it kind of has this brushed gold hardware. I'm like hesitant to like unwrap this and stuff, but obviously I'm gonna have to use it at some point. And then there's a padlock here that has a little key and lock in it. Not that you really use it, it's just for display. And that is also matte gold hardware as well. That was the other thing that I loved about this bag, is that it does come in shiny croc with silver hardware. And for some reason, I just thought that this looked so much more classic and honestly a little bit more expensive than the other one. So that's why I did go with this colorway. But safe to say that I am not going to be buying anything anytime soon. This is like a huge investment for me, which I'm okay with because I'm more of like a quality versus quantity kind of person when it comes to handbags, and then I'm trying to move in that direction when it comes to clothing also. And I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job, but like the system is still in shock from this one. So we're just gonna take it easy. Maybe I'll just eat grilled cheeses and cup of noodles for like the next couple months just so I can settle in with this purchase and kind of be okay with it. But yeah, that's the unboxing that I have for you guys. So this vlog was a little bit all over the place, as I mentioned before, but from now on, we are gonna be only doing New York City vlogs, which I'm so excited to show you guys different places that we go to and just kind of share the city a little bit, because I know that I have found the city so fascinating ever since I was really young, and I didn't live that far from here. I could come in here in an hour train and be here that quick. So I know for people who have either never been here before, or if you want to travel here, then it could be cool to show you guys that kind of stuff. And then also, of course, I need to show you guys how I'm dressing here and what I'm wearing. And I feel like my style is definitely gonna get more practical now that I am commuting. And if it wasn't practical enough already, we're just gonna take it to the next level of practicalities. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys will stick around, and I will see you guys in my next one.